Now, for instance, if I'd like to send this folder that I built today for Bill Test 1 to a remote client, this would be the procedure. The procedure, excuse me. We would simply go to Folder Selections. We would click Folder Selections. Our Select Trainee Study folder window would open. We would find Bill Test 1 in the list. Simply highlight it. And then the third button down to the right says Session Librarian. As I click this, you're going to notice that my email application, well, first off, we'll get, I apologize, our window, do we want to put it on floppy or do we want to put it on email? Let's say we'd like to email this to a client. If I push email, then the default emailer of this computer will come up, okay? And what you notice is now we have an email box. Typical on this particular PC, there happens to be Outlook Express. So under 2, I would go ahead and send this to the client. We'll just put in sales at BrainM for now. But you'll notice in the subject it says Brainmaster file Bill test 1.bmz. The .bmz is a proprietary format that's encrypted and compressed, and it's used for emailing purposes. You notice that in the attachment, and it was fully automated, the email program actually reached out, grabbed the Bill Test 1 from the BMZ folder, and loaded it as an attachment. So what will happen is when you send this to your email client, they'll simply receive an email like any other. They'll double-click the attachment, and then what happens is it will automatically load into the folder selections for them. They will then simply run sessions as normal. After whether you've given them 5, 8, or 10 type sessions, or number of sessions I should say, they'll have the opportunity then to send it back to you. They would duplicate the same procedure we just did. Okay, so what they would do essentially, and we'll close this email for now. You're going to notice, do you want to save? We're not going to in this instant. But as your client has it, you'll notice that it says email was requested for study Bill Test 1. Please ensure you sent your mailer sent the message. Well, we didn't because of this exercise, but so I'll hit OK. On your client's end, what's going to happen is after they've run their 5, 6, 7, however many sessions you've given them, they're going to highlight their name. They're going to go Session Librarian. Again, they're going to choose to email it back to you. Their email is going to come up, and at that time, if we've used that optional personal information that we mentioned before, your email address will already be listed for them. In this case, we'd have to put it in. So we'd say Bill m@brainm.com, and they would simply hit send, and it would send you all their progress results from running the sessions. That is the full package for the remote training capability, and so that you can send clients a specific number of sessions. They need to communicate with you to gain more access to sessions, along with you have the option to review the results and progress they made. Again, do we want to save changes? No. And then email was requested. Are we sure that the mailer sent the message? We hit OK.